Hey there everyone, Hanyou here. Welcome to Stellaris. It is a game made by Paradox, which means it's a grand strategy game. Think Crusader Kings and Europa Universalis and Hearts of Iron, those types of games, but with a space setting. So I figured I'd give it a try. I'm a fan of their games. I'm a fan of strategy games in general as well. So, there's going to be a brief cut here, and I'll be right back once I get into the game and have everything set up. Just wanted to introduce the game, and yeah, so I'll be right back. Brief glimpse at what I'm doing right now. I'm making a race right now, and I'm just... I saw this, and I had to do it. I'm making a Cthulhu race. So and the plural for Cthulhu is most likely not Cthulhus, but I'm gonna go with it anyway, because otherwise it'll probably get confusing. But the adjective is gonna be Cthulian. I don't know, maybe I should call them Lovecraftians. Anyway, I'll be right back. Again, just a brief look at what I'm doing. I'm giving them the intelligent trait, the enduring trait, and the solitary trait. Which gives some pretty big boosts, and one that shouldn't really matter too much, at least in the early game. So, I'll be back in a bit, again. I'm giving them a tropical world to start off with, and as their preference, which gives them quite a bit of habitability bonuses for pretty much everything. For ocean worlds, arid worlds, continental worlds, desert worlds, and tropical worlds. So I think that's actually going to work out quite well. I was thinking of starting off in an ocean world, but I mean, it suits the species and everything that I'm going for, but at the same time, I think a tropical world would be better. Almost done now, just finishing up, putting the finishing touches. They're going to be a collectivist race, which society has long since evolved past the insignificant rivalries and concerns of individuals. We are numerous but one, and the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, which I agree on. But it's also this also has it hints at possible slavery. That's one of the negative things. It does include a slavery tolerance, but also it has decreased food consumption, which is a good thing. Then there's fanatic materialist. Although it hurts, we must grow up and put aside our outdated notions of morality. There's no divine spark granting special value to a living mind. No object has any intrinsic value apart from what we choose to grant it. Let us embrace the freedom of certitude and achieve maximum efficiency in all things, which increases physics, society, and engineering output by another 10%. Then I'm going to go with this, which is a scientific directorate. This government is a materialistic form of oligarchy, where a committee of scientists supervises the government apparatus for maximum efficiency, which gives +1 to research alternatives and empire leader capacity. And there's an election every 40 to 50 years to select a new ruler. Other than that, I think we're good. What else do we have? Empire name. The Cthulhu Consortium. I actually like that. The Cthulhu Mandate, Sovereign Planets, Cthulhu Unified Colonies, the Cthulhu Cartel, no, Cthulhu Union, Cthulhu Interplanetary Cartel, Star Cartel, Star Foundation, the Sovereign Cthulhu Commonalities, the Cthulhu Interplanetary Republic, Cthulhu League of Tribes, Cthulhu State, Cthulhu Confederated Constituents, Cthulhu Union, the Cthulhu Allied Systems, the Cthulhu Interstellar Coalition. We're gonna go with that. Now we need a flag, huh? Let's do something zoological. That's just a no-brainer. dark green and a dark blue. Or considering the racial features are like gray and... Let's go with gray and like a orange. Yeah, that works. Okay, that works even better. Let's see, what are we going to do with starting weapons? Missile weapons, space-to-space missiles armed with nuclear warheads. Missiles have excellent range, but they are vulnerable to interception by point defense systems. Mass drivers that use electromagnetic catapults to accelerate projectiles towards targets at blinding speeds. While somewhat limited in their range, their kinetic abilities and high rate of fire chew through shields with ease. Energy weapons. These directed energy weapons emit focused laser beams at their targets. They are effective at medium to close range, largely ignoring the bulk of enemy armor. I think I'm going to go with projectile weapons. FTL method. Warp drive generators. The warp drive generates a subspace bubble around a ship, making faster than light speeds attainable. This allows for free but relatively slow travel between stars, given the great distances involved. The hyperdrive allows ships to temporarily breach the dimension of hyperspace. Interstellar travel is fast but limited to existing paths along the hyperlane network. And then wormhole travel. Wormhole generators tunnel through subspace and establish a conduit between 2 points, permitting travel across vast distances. Large generators are too big to be fitted on ships, requiring special wormhole stations to operate. I think we're going to go with warp travel. And then ship appearances. Obviously, we're going with this since that's what we are. Alright, so this is our race. We are the Cthulhu Interstellar Coalition. Saved and done. We're gonna go with the basic stuff, I guess. Sounds about right. 17 AI empires. Let's do a huge system. With 20 AI empires. Difficulty normal. And yeah, let's do this. So, let's see how good or terrible I am at this. It has been eons since the first primitive Cthulhu communities took shape. In the dense jungles of Alvo, our civilization has spread and prospered. Though through scientific progress, we have managed to stamp out the superstitions that ruled the minds of our ancestors. As reason and rational thought spread among our people, the inefficient nation states that we had until then organized ourselves themselves into were disbanded, and a council of our most accomplished scientists was gathered to rule in their stead. Now, after the successful creation of several experimental subspace fields, the finest minds of the Cthulhu Interstellar Coalition have finished development of the first warp drives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp.
Greetings, Director. I am Veer, a prototype synthetic intelligence developed by the finest minds of our civilization to serve as your advisor. I shall endeavor to perform my duties with the utmost efficiency. An excellent decision. You will have my full support. This is our science ship. which is used to survey astronomical objects such as planets in a star system. A planet needs to be surveyed in order to make its resources visible.
Okay, so it's going to survey.
Building a star empire can be a daunting task. To help get things started, I will be providing instructions. The technology screen is where we will be directing our research efforts. Technologies are categorized into 3 different fields, with each field typically having 3 available research options.
Adaptable. Okay, so physics, huh? Unlocks physics lab, that'd be nice. Solar panel network, advances in solar panel technology, deflectors, energy deflectors, screens can stop a limited amount of incoming enemy fire before overloading. Main drawback is that they consume large amounts of power. Let's see. Advances in solar panel technology could potentially reduce the operating costs of our spaceports. The panels would require an entire spaceport module to generate enough energy, however. Nuclear fusion processes generate a great amount of power, but without many of the risks associated with fission power. I think that's a good place to start. You're resilient, which means on top of the racial bonus, you get an extra 25 years. That's impressive. You're gonna live forever. Let's see. Unlocks colony ship and capacity overload. Unlocks the military academy. Increases my naval capacity, which I'm assuming is how many ships I can have under my command. For war, probably? Or is it for general? Planetary unification. Monthly influence plus 1%, plus 1. But I think we want the colony ship pretty quickly. And then for you, ion thruster, army plus to army damage and plus to minerals. Engineering facility, defense platform, that might be useful, but this would probably be more useful right now. Let's see.
This is our construction ship, which is used to construct space stations. When an astronomical object, such as a planet, has been surveyed, we can order this ship to build a research station or a mining station to exploit any resources it may have.
Alright. Let's unpause, get things moving a bit. Oh, so our planet
This is our homeworld and the
It's a
capital
moon.
of our empire. The planet's summary screen, which we are currently looking at, provides an overview of the planet's important statistics. Here we see a visual representation of this planet's surface, divided into tiles. This tab is only visible on colonies and surveyed worlds that are habitable. Each pop occupies a single tile, which means that there can never be more pops on a planet than there are free tiles.
Okay. Mining network, tropical terrain. So this is providing minerals. This provides minerals and food. This is providing food, for food, and this is providing for food and for minerals. This is providing energy.
Some buildings may cause adjacency effects to other buildings in neighboring tiles. Let us take this into consideration when constructing new facilities.
Okay, so this planetary administration building is boosting the power plant and the hydroponics farm, from the looks of it, and two things above and below it. The mining network and the power plant. Industrial wasteland. Build. Let's build a science lab. Yes, I meant. Alright. So it's on pause.
This is where we manage all ground forces on
going.
this planet. The upper portion of this view is divided into 3 sections. The top section represents the orbital space above the planet. The middle section is the atmosphere, and the bottom section is the spaceport tab is where we view orbiting fleets. Build new ships. Military fleets are used to protect our emerging empire. The leaders tab lets us hire, dismiss, and assign idle governors, scientists, admirals, and generals.
Okay, so let's recruit somebody, shall we? Aggressive, ship upkeep, eager. I like the aggressive trait. We're gonna go with you. And we're gonna assign you to the first cluster. We have 3 ships. Ship details. You have 3 mass drivers and 2 fission reactors. Warp drive, combat computer, chemical thrusters, ship-mounted radar system. Alright. Well, let's see if they've found anything yet.
To overcome the vast distances that separate star systems, our scientists have developed the warp drive. Ships equipped with this device can travel between systems at velocities exceeding that of light speed.
Let's see what you find. Anything? Nothing, huh?
Alien vessel encountered.
Well, that was fast. I wasn't expecting to find anybody, like, anywhere. For a while, and then they just show up here. Didn't take long for the Cthulhu Interstellar Coalition to come across intelligent alien life. The fleet's report to the Cthulian capital somewhat understates just how alien these forces appear, and only in passing mentions the failure to open comms.
Remarkable. We have discovered spacefaring alien entities that may or may not be intelligent. These are unknown spacefaring entities. We can learn more about them and maybe even initiate first contact by completing the appropriate special project.
Alright.
Researching new technologies will be critical to our success. I tell you this not merely as a product of unfettered technological progress, but as your trusted advisor and, I suspect, your only true friend.
Habitable World Survey. We now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Alvo. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. Commendable initiative.
Situation log updated.
Let's see. Empire. Governors. Busy governing. Busy commanding. Let's see. Busy commanding. Alright, technology.
The situation log displays a list of all currently available.
Yes.
All the ships in use within our empire are designed here. New hull sizes and components will be unlocked as we research new technologies. In the contact screen, we see a detailed list of all the various empires we have encountered. Their opinions of us are visible at a glance, and the government screen presents us with information regarding our empire and its government. Here we can see our ruler and any related effects.
Okay.
The Budget tab tallies our empire's monthly income and expenses in energy credits. Here we can also track a variety of effects that influence our economy. The Policies tab covers government policies, as well as empire-wide edicts, practices that can be enforced by spending some of our influence.
Let's see. Engineering research grants? They kind of cancel each other out. Encourage free thought. But I don't think that's a good thing, isn't it? The ethics divergence. Let's see. Strategic resources. Directly controlled planets. Naval capacity. 3 out of 12. Anyway, carrying on. Hope we find something in this system. All these worlds seem to be barren. With nothing. There's nothing here. It's like we're living on the single planet source here, and it's just like, okay, well, this is weird. What's going on? There's nothing anywhere else in this
Construction
system.
Complete.
Finished construction. Okay, that's good. Let's see.
These are planet-specific edicts. Practices that can be temporarily enforced by spending some of our influence.
Okay. Build cost is down and construction time is down. Spirit of science. We lack the influence to enact this edict. Alright, fine. I like that one though. Ethics divergence is down. That'd be nice, but we don't have a problem there yet. Tile blockers. Okay, yeah, it's talking about these things. Okay, so I'd say we're doing pretty good actually so far. Capital World bonus. That's nice. Bonus to happiness. Planet border extrusion. Okay, this is the galaxy map, huh? We're in a gigantic freaking galaxy. We actually have a couple planets in our influence. A couple star systems. And hey, what's up, buddy? You're coming straight for us. Oh, it's the Alpha aliens again. Okay, whatever. Hey, as long as you don't cause any trouble, I don't care, man. Through a special project, huh? You're still working hard on those things. What's this? Ah, you've leveled up. That's good. Ooh, we've discovered some stuff. Ooh, you have minerals, huh? Energy credits here. Build a mining station. First Navy cluster. Alright, I think we're gonna be good. At least for right now, so. I don't think you had this before. Research speed, statecraft. Plus 10%. Interesting. Your research speed's increased too, so that's cool. Construction's underway here. So far, so good, if you ask me. Don't got any modules. So, yeah, and then there's this. And I think we're actually almost done with this episode. I'd say once you're done researching here.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Okay. Failure risk 0%. Then research it.
Well done. The survey of our home system has been completed. We now have access to planetary data that the astronomers on our homeworld could only dream of a mere generation ago.
Very nice.
We have found an anomaly. From time to time, our science ships will discover strange things while surveying worlds. These can be researched by scientists, but be certain their skills are up to the task.
Oh, and we completed the mining station too. Very nice.
Very good. The new mining station is operational, and it has already begun gathering resources for processing. We should continue our exploration efforts. I recommend sending a science ship.
Yep. I'll get to that eventually. Want to find out what this anomaly is. The anomaly turned out to be a natural geometrical formation. It almost looks like a marker showing the way forward. The natural beauty of the universe can be quite astonishing. We should continue to investigate these sorts of anomalies whenever we get the chance. It will most assuredly grant us new knowledge and technology.
We may want to consider building a second science ship. This would double the speed at which we can survey our galactic neighborhood.
Nice. Alright. Well, if you enjoyed this episode, please consider leaving it a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more content in the future. Until next time, everybody, have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye. Hope you enjoyed it.